Hello, my name's Sean with Tint Man Window Tinting, and today we're going to do some experimenting. We're going to go with our best auto film against our best residential and commercial film. So what we have here is FormulaOne Stratos 40 against V-KOOL 40. The difference between residential and commercial tinting versus auto tinting is designed to absorb heat, where residential and commercial is designed to reflect heat. We're also going to go against this 5% limo tint just to show you that darkness has nothing to do with it. So we're going to compare Stratos 70 against V-KOOL 70. I have something white underneath each thing so you can see what they look like as far as the color goes. And we're going to compare that as well as the Stratos 40 against the V40. And today we're going to do a BTU meter. And according to this, it's supposed to be 18 inches away. So we have a tape measure there. We have a heat box. We have a thermometer gun. We even have our infrared meter here. So we're going to put everything on that as well. So today's video is going to be a little longer than what I usually do. But I just figured it would be a pretty cool little trick. We had a cancellation today, and today we have tint specialist Raphael tinting this car. So while he's doing that, I'm just going to make some cool videos. So first of all, let's just start with our infrared meter. I'm going to turn that on. This middle number here, that is the number that says, hey, my film rejects up to, let's say, 97% of the infrared. So we actually have a meter that proves or disproves that. So let's just go ahead and get to it. Let's start with 5% limo tint. The lower that number, the better. This is a dyed classic Llumar ATC film, lifetime nationwide warranty. It only cuts out 25% of the infrared heat, and look at how dark that is. A lot of these videos on YouTube and stuff, everybody talks about, oh, my 5% limo cuts out this much heat, or my 10 or my 15. Well, what good is that when it comes to tinting your car, especially because you're going to get pulled over and get a ticket? This is practically clear film that rejects heat. And also in your home, people don't want to feel like they live in a dungeon. Some people do, but most people like the sunlight to come in. And that's why these V-KOOL films are awesome. So anyways, as you see, that 5% limo tint only cut out 25% of the heat. Now let's go the opposite. Let's go to clear. This is FormulaOne Stratos. 70% darkness. This is rejecting 95% of the infrared heat. According to this meter, according to this chart, it's supposed to be 96% of the infrared, but that's very close. Sometimes these meters are off by 1 or 2 points. So now let's compare that to V-KOOL V70. This is supposed to reject 94% of the infrared heat. According to this, it's cutting out 86% of the infrared heat. So according to the meter, the Stratos 70 is better. We're going to see how that goes on the BTU. That's going to be very interesting. Now let's do FormulaOne Stratos 40. That's rejecting 96% of the infrared heat. I do not have one of those up here, but the Stratos really seems to be pretty much on target with what they say. Now let's try that with the V-KOOL V40. It's supposed to reject 98% of the infrared heat. According to this, it rejects 92% of the infrared heat. Alright, let's go ahead and shut this down because it likes to suck up the battery. Now let's move on to our next demonstration. Now we're going to use a BTU meter. The lower the number, the better. That basically means how much solar energy is coming from the sun, aka our heat box, to this solar meter. What you feel coming through the windows, what you feel on your hand when you put your hand over here. So let's just go ahead and start with the classic ATC limo tint. So with nothing, we are at 61 BTUs. with 5% limo tint dyed ATC, it drops down to 45. So you're not wasting money when you go with the ATC series. It does reject a little bit of heat, but nothing compared to the other films, as you're about to see. Now let's go complete opposite like we did on the other meter. This is going to be the FormulaOne Stratos 70. And that number started off at 62 with nothing on it. Look at that. It's only letting in 3 on the BTU meter. That's great. Now what about the V-KOOL V70? So that's what you'd put on your home if you wanted like a clear film. It's also great for retail stores when you want people to see your merchandise, but you want to cut out the heat. So now let's go with FormulaOne Stratos 40. So the Stratos 70 and the Stratos 40 are actually the same. Let's try the V-KOOL V40. So that's really good stuff. So that's a V40, V70. Again, those are V-KOOL products. And then we had FormulaOne 40, Stratos. Again, it's FormulaOne Stratos 70. And just to throw a classic in there, the dyed ATC. But we have more experiments. Let's go ahead and turn this off. Now we're going to use our heat sheets and thermometer. Alright, so let's grab a heat sheet and put it right there. Put a business card in front of it so we can make sure that it's in the same spot for each film. Alright, so let's do, I'm actually going to say the limo tint for last because I don't want to keep changing heat sheets. And I know with these other films, they're not really going to change color. So the hotter that heat sheet gets, let's just go ahead and do that real quick. You know what, we'll change it once. So let's just count to 10. Alright, you know what, let's just go ahead and go 20 so it's got time to really get everything hot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's starting to melt my heat sheet there. So with nothing, it got to 156 degrees. So let's just go ahead and move that because that's going to take a while to cool down. Alright. Alright, so let's go opposite this time. Let's start with the Stratos 40. We're going to count to 20. And then we're going to tag it with our thermometer. So right now it's 69.5 degrees. Must have the AC turned down pretty good right now. Alright, so let's count to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Notice the heat sheet did not change colors. And we made it to 74.5 degrees. Let's see what we're still looking at over here. With nothing, I was a little bit faster than 20 seconds. Just because I didn't want my heat sheet to burn up. So now that that's cool, I might go ahead and change the sheets. Well, we can wait. I want people to think that I'm doing some kind of trickery. That's why I'm really don't want to change out the heat sheet. So that was Stratos 40. Let's compare that to V-KOOL 40. Again, that is for your vehicle, and this is for your home. We're just doing a fun experiment to see, basically just checking out the technology. So we're doing what's called a matrix ceramic against a precious metal. V-KOOL is literally made out of gold, silver, and other precious metals. 69 degrees. Alright, let's go for the count of 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. The heat sheet did not change colors, and it made it to 73 degrees. So that's pretty awesome. Now let's go with our V-KOOL. Actually, let's go with Stratos 70 next. We're going to wait for that heat sheet to cool back down. $70.5. I think at the tail end of this I might throw an Air Blue 80 in there just to show you the difference between Llumar and Stratos. Because a lot of times people look at this number here and it's misleading. Alright, let's see where we're at. 69 degrees. We're going for FormulaOne Stratos 70, which is a clear film pretty much. It'll go on your windshield or factory smoke windows, or we do a lot of show vehicles, and a lot of times people want a clear film on there just to protect everything. Anyways, here we go. Count of 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. The heat sheet did not change colors, and we made it to 75 degrees. Remember, with nothing, it made it to 156 degrees, and I was counting fast. Alright, so now we're going to go with V-KOOL V70. This would be the house version of that shade, which again is practically clear. Wait for this to cool back down. 70.5. You can go online and follow us on Instagram and Facebook and also YouTube. Alright, we're down to 69.5. That's probably close enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. The heat sheet did not change colors, and we are at 75.5 degrees. Alright. Now what happens when you put 5% limo tint on there compared to these clear films? So again, when people talk about how much heat they're cutting out, and they say my 5% limo does this and that, again, in the state of Florida, the law is 30 on the front two doors. What's the point of what 5% limo tint does for you when you can't even put that on your car? We're testing films that's even lighter than legal. Alright, so let's see if we're down to 69 yet. 69. Let's count to 20. Let's see if this heat sheet changes color with limo tint. And if so, how long is that going to take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So all those color changes, 131 degrees. So that is a whole lot hotter than our other films. Now I did do a little bit better than nothing. So again, it's not a waste of money. It's going to do something for you, but nothing like these other films. Now let's go ahead and do an Air Blue 80, because that's what a lot of our competitors use for both as a clear ceramic. They're putting this on residential and commercial. We have a lot of films to choose from. We don't just carry one. Alright, so we're going to do a count of 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Notice how it did change colors, but not as much as the limo tint, and it made it at 88 degrees. So you can watch more of our videos on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, or visit us online at tintmanfl.com.